Welcome back to Stoneblock 3 Bedrock Edition, everybody. My name is Crafty Red Dragon, and today we are progressing our way through a couple of the quest lines. By the end of this video, we should have completed the storage quest line and as much of the exploration quest line as we can do. Dungeons, here we come! I am, however, going to start off by reiterating the fact that I do have keep inventory on. I don't like dying. But this isn't actually necessary in this pack because there is tombstones enabled, which is an awesome addition, and feel free to use it. I'm going to keep my keep inventory because I'm a chicken. Last episode, we set off the loot bags, and of course one of these gave us the copper chest. So we've already received that one, and we've technically completed this quest. But before we actually complete it and claim our reward, let's have a look at the storage options in the recipe book, and we can see how we can actually make these chests. So if we go into the recipe book and we type storage, you can see here's all the different types of chests we have. And here's our copper one, and it can just be made with 8 ingots surrounding a standard wooden chest. And if we go to the next one, which is actually the iron one, you'll see that we can make that using 8 iron ingots and a copper chest. And so it goes on from there. So the gold requires the iron chest, the diamond requires the gold chest, the emerald requires the diamond chest, and then the netherite requires the emerald chest. So it would be pretty safe to assume that this quest line is probably going to go through the process of creating each and every one of these chests. So with this in mind, I've already gathered all the materials we need for each of the different chest types. And we've got the iron, the gold, the diamond, the emerald, and with thanks to the loot bee, we've got the netherite as well. There are other ways to source netherite, and next episode, I'm hoping we're going to be able to work through the quest line that I've actually been looking forward to the most, which is the resource chickens, because this is going to help us with our resource gathering. As I already have the copper chest in my hand, let's go and complete that quest and carry on with the next one. Storage, copper chest, claim reward, woohoo! As you've probably figured out, yes we have, why making these chests can get pricey because each chest before it has to be wrapped in another resource. So give it a shot with the iron chest and craft an iron chest. So you can see why I went and did what I did, right? So let's grab the iron chest. Oh my goodness, our reward was a nether star? That would be pretty cool if we didn't have a solid stone roof. Anyway, we've completed that quest, so let's go and grab that particular reward from our iron chest. Let's claim, and increased slots translate to more storage capacity. Let's embark on crafting a gold chest and bask in the glory of its expansive storage capabilities and craft a gold chest. Well, now that's something I didn't show you guys, so let's have a quick look at that as well. I've got a couple of spare chests up here. I've got a spare copper, which is pretty cool. So as you know, our single standard storage chest, a single wooden one, holds 27 slots. The copper one, if we open that up, holds 45 slots. So not quite double, just under. The iron chest holds 54 slots. We're getting bigger and bigger, which is pretty amazing. Let's make the gold one, because we can do that. And it holds 77 slots. And I just learned a little secret that I didn't know. I didn't realize they actually told you in here how many slots they hold. So there we go. We can actually have a quick look at that now. That's fantastic. So that one's 45. The iron one was 54. The gold one is 77. The next one we're going to make is 98. The emerald's 171. And then our netherite is 257. So almost doubles, but not quite each and every time you advance it. It looks like we've got ourselves a diamond kitchen knife this time round for our reward. That's pretty amazing. Let's go and see what we get for the gold quest line completion, the gold chest. Claim reward, and then you've got, if you thought the last chest was roomy, wait until you check out the diamond chest. It's got a massive storage space and looks pretty fancy, perfect for showing off to your friends. And it's bling too, with all its diamonds. Alright, so we've got ourselves a loot bag. Should we see what's in it? I think we should. And we got a piece of iron. I'm not going to complain about that at all. Alright, so let's make our diamond chest. Fantastic. And ooh, shiny, see? It's sparkly, just like that one over there. So I could have grabbed that one, obviously, but I didn't really want to disturb the cobble generator. And I needed to make it anyway, so that's absolutely fine. Right, next up we have the emerald chest. 171 slots of goodness. Oh no. That's okay. That's okay. I forgot to do the quest line. Let's quickly go and grab that. Storage. We'll grab our diamond chest, and then it's got... You've got it. This chest is not just bigger, it's a showstopper. Have the villagers turning green with envy over the emerald chest. Craft an emerald chest. I think that was the trigger to tell me that we have the emerald chest. And we've got 32 seared bricks. I thought those were netherite ingots for a second. I was going to get excited. Seared brick, not so exciting. Let's have a quick look at our quest line, and we've got a villager's best friend. So yep, we've completed quest 7, which is the emerald chest. So let's go and grab that one as well. Completed. And behold, the grandest chest in the overworld. It might be a hefty investment, but trust me, it's totally worth it. This is the final chest you'll ever need. Craft a netherite chest, and we're going to get a random reward and a dirt chest. Dirt chest. I don't even know what to do with a dirt chest. But let's go make our netherite one. What do we get? We got some enriched coal. Nice. Beautiful. Alright, and now we've just got the netherite chest to make. 257 slots. It's a beast of a chest. It's a never-ending story. And there we go, guys. It's even got a slider because it holds so much stuff. So that's absolutely awesome. And I love its colour. That grey colour. It's pretty cool. Alright, so let's go complete that quest. And if my guess is right, I'm going to suspect that's the end of the chapter. Fantastic. Awesome. So that was really, really quick. So that's why I thought I'd combine a couple, because I knew the storage was going to be a little bit shorter than the others and really easy, especially once you got the did the grind for it. And honestly, I couldn't have done it without the loot bees. The loot bee dropping me all that stuff was amazingly cool. So there's been a little bug I've noticed, and I thought it was just maybe me and I'd missed something and I was going slightly crazy mad. But it turns out I'm not going slightly crazy mad. I do actually think there's a slight bug in the game. So if you remember last week, when we went into the quest line and I went to check on the smelting quest line, it's doing it again. It's coming up saying it's not complete. And I've come in again today and the same thing's happened. It's coming up not complete. So I'm completing them again on camera in the video to prove that I've actually completed them. Now, I went back to double check on the technology one, and yes, for sure, this is the screen that came up. It said, congratulations on completing this chapter of the quest book. So the other quest line I noticed that did this was the technology one. And it's got the encased fan, and frustrating. So I've completed that again. I don't think... Well, actually, look, it really is a bug, because I got a diamond hammer and some jam on toast for completing those quests again. So I'm just going to double check and make sure all of them are actually completing correctly. We haven't done exploration, chickens, or condensed, so that's fine. So it was just really those two that were causing me issues. So how I discovered this little bug, really, apart from going through the quest lines, was actually through a gadget. Now, I want to do the exploration quest line. I want to go through and do it, and I'm going to explain to you how it works shortly. But part of the exploration quest line, and something that we can do to help, there is a thing called the X-ray. gadget, this thing here. And it's really simple to construct. So we're going to grab all these items and we're going to construct this. And if my guess is right, I suspect it's going to set off the technology quest line with quest 10. And this is the quest that seems to be hidden behind all the other ones and will cause the technology quest line to not be complete. Now you saw I just went and completed it. I made sure of that because I wanted to see if this is what's going to happen. So let's quickly grab the things we need. So we're going to need a couple of emeralds. Or one emerald, I think. One emerald. A couple of redstone. We're going to need some purple glass. So let's just grab 8 of those. We'll grab a purple dye. And we'll make that. There we go. And we actually need purple stained glass panes. So that's cool. That's done. We only need one of those. We will need a book, which we can... Oops, not that one. We can make out of this leather. I believe I have some sugarcane here. Now, if you didn't know how else to get paper, you can actually get paper using the cards. If I go like that and I get that paper, as you can see, it still shows up and it shows 92, and that's from the cards. I believe it's 2. Yeah, 2 of the cards, and it can be any of the cards. So that's a little trick if you haven't got any leather to get paper with. But in this case, we actually want the book, and I believe 2 glowstone. We'll grab 2 glowstone, and that should bring up the X-ray gadget. Perfect. So let's make that. Ooh, now that's really interesting because it didn't set it off this time. Wow. But it has reset it. So we're going to claim... I swear I'd claimed it before. So we're going to claim it a second time. And I just want you guys to know that there does seem to be some hidden quests in behind. Now, when I did this in my practice world, I hadn't gone and reset anything, and that's why I was kind of testing it here. So there is the potential there that there is quests in behind that we don't know about, that I won't know about until I hit them, to be able to complete some of these quests. Now, I'm just going to do a quick check. Yeah, so interestingly enough, so when I was in my other world, it came up with Technology Quest 10, which I know there was only 9. I had only recorded 9, and it said something, I see you. It was called I see you, I believe, and that was the one I got when I completed the gadget. So I would say at the end of the Technology Quest line, you are supposed to complete the gadget. I don't know if it comes up or not, if it's consistent, if something was bugged in maybe my other world. Something was definitely bugged in this world. I take direct copies at the end of each recording session so that I can get everything set up and ready, and I know what I'm doing for my next episode, and then I come into this world and I can do it nice and cleanly for recording. So that's my process. You guys just learned a little something about what I do here. And we got some compressed cobblestone for that, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's just a little interesting thing that I noticed. If you ever want to have a look into that, go for it. Now I've got a nice collection of diamond hammers here. That's pretty awesome. And we'll just put these slime cards away. Perfect. All right. So to show you how the X-ray gadget works, basically, you just put it in your inventory, put it on your hand, right click, and it will show you basically the chunk, I think it is, or roughly a couple of chunks maybe. No, I'm pretty sure that's a chunk. And it shows you all the way down that way and upwards as well, although it's kind of hard to tell because of what I've got built here. But yeah, you can look up and you can look down. You cannot move while you're in this position, so that's a little bit of a pain. But as you can see other blocks that are under the ground. And it only removes stone. That's it. Doesn't remove any other blocks out of your vision. And it's going to come real handy when we're doing our exploration. Trust me. Alright, so let's have a look at the exploration questline, shall we? Now, one of the things about this, here we go. We'll read this through and then I'm going to explain to you what this all means. So the overworld portion of Stoneblock 3 is layered with different types of stone and is generated in a unique way. And here is an example of how the world generates. Deep slate has 60 layers of deep slate, and then tough, 5 granite, 10 diorite, 5 andesite, 60 stone, and that's us here in the spawn area. And then as you go up the world, andesite 5, diorite 10, granite 5, tough 5, and deep slate 60. And our task to complete this first quest is to look at stone, look at diorite, and look at deep slate. I can tell you now we've looked at stone. It's the first thing you do. You're in Stoneblock. You're going to look at stone. So we need to go and find some diorite, which is a couple of levels down, and we need to get some deep slate, which is at the bottom. Now this is a vertical slice of the world. If you remember, and I will post an image up, right at the beginning, when we walked through the portal, we were given the cave options, and part of that page had the diagram showing how the world is created, and that the world was layered in a series of rings. So those rings go out in the horizontal axis. These layers here go in the vertical axis. So it's deep slate at the bottom of the world, just above the bedrock, and then it goes tough, granite, diorite, andesite. We're standing in stone, andesite, diorite, granite, tough, deep slate, bedrock at the top of the world. So to get these, we're going to have to dig down somewhere. So where I'm going to dig down is I'm actually just going to go slide past here and dig my way down, and we're going to complete this first. Oh, I've got the magnetized on. We're going to complete this first quest, nice and easy. All right, first of all, we're going to need a few things to do that though. So I have already sorted myself out some torches because I'm a great big fan. I'm going to leave those here. That's for the rest of our exploration. And yeah, I think we're good to go. So just go through here. 3 blocks so we don't bang into anything I've got over there. We'll put a torch at the top and let's head on down. Going to be a long road down. Going to have to find something to talk about while I'm going down here. The stone is pretty fast, and luckily we have got ourselves this awesome pickaxe, which means we've got the haste going, which is nice, makes it faster, even better. Now, I know a lot of you have said there's been complaints and stuff about PlayStation not working correctly. I obviously play on a PC. And I know it's frustrating for a lot of people that the PlayStation side of it isn't working. There's actually an update coming out, I'm hoping shortly. There's one that's been sent to Microsoft to be approved and has yet to be approved. And I really want it because I've been watching Cyan Sabers, a few of his videos, and he's got the update already, obviously being friends with Dan. And it looks really cool. There's some really cool additional bits and pieces and information in there, which makes the game a little bit easier to play. And I'm really looking forward to showing you guys those updates when they come. But I suspect the reason why Microsoft is holding off on approving that particular update has got something to do with the fact that the PlayStation version isn't working at the moment. So hopefully they'll fix that issue and they'll get the update out and everything will be good and everyone can be happy. And as you can see, we've started to reach the andesite level, so this is awesome. These levels are pretty quick to go through, just simply because there's not many layers to them. Put a torch there, I think. I'm trying to keep it pretty well lit up for you guys so you don't get stuck in the darkness. And what I might do is I might just put the gadget on. We can have a look. And as you can see, we're getting down into the diorite layer very shortly. We're definitely in the andesite layer. There's nothing around here at the moment, but you can see our staircase heading back up. So that's pretty cool. You can see how handy the gadget's going to be. It looks like there's our diorite, so that's our second piece of second block that we needed to see for the quest to be completed. Oh, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. What was after that? I think it was it granite was after the diorite, I believe. Right, let's quickly drop down another torch. Won't take us long to get through this, I'm hoping. Yeah, as I was saying, it's going to be pretty awesome. There we go, granite. Going to be pretty awesome when the update comes out. So hold on to your hats for that, guys. We will do a update version as soon as it becomes available on the marketplace. All right, granite's done. Awesome. There we go. Should be getting down into tough now. That sounds like our friend Tough. Nice. And not long. Go through the tough. I think it was only what? There we go. See? Only 5 layers of tough. So there we go. There's our cobbled deep slate. Now we're probably going to have to collect some of this at some point, but I'm not going to today. We're going to have a quick check of the quest book and have a look at what it says. What are we? Exploration. We have now completed that. Fantastic. Let's claim the reward. And whilst exploring Stoneblock 3, you can find some really cool dungeons that contain lots of loot in the form of loot chests. Unlike regular chests, they cannot be opened in a conventional way and require the player to break them open. Tasks: look at a loot chest. Which means I have to go find a dungeon. I'm a little scared about that, I will admit, but like I said, I've got keep inventory on, so we should be good in that respect. But the mobs are still pretty scary and there's spawners in them, and I really don't like creepers. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves all sort of kitted up and ready and clean out our inventory a bit because we're going to need a lot of stone. And I'm actually going to show you what we're going to do. My plan is, I was originally going to go straight out that way, but it turns out there isn't much of a dungeon between here and there when I've gone and tested it. So we're actually going to head out this way. We're going to head through here. And we're probably going to go about 300 odd blocks, I think, is where I found a dungeon. But we're going to do that in a bit of a time lapse because it's a bit tedious to watch me dig. And I don't want to waste you guys' time. So I'll bring you guys back in as soon as the timeline's done and I find the dungeon I'm looking for. I'll see you guys soon. Alright, I'm bringing you guys back in because if you can hear in the background, we have mobs, which means I suspect there's a dungeon nearby. Let's have a look using the gadget. We're going to walk up here, click it on, and if... Oh, perfect, that's exactly what we're looking for. And there's creepers. I don't like creepers. Okay, so we've got ourselves a bit of a dungeon, it looks like. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to get ourselves a little bit of a home down here set up. Let's check that off. Get a close-up of me. Yeah, close-up of me. All right, we're gonna set ourselves up a little bit of a home down here. I'm going to put a bed. So I've got a respawn point, chest, crafting table, things like that, so that we don't have to go all the way back. As you can see up in the top left, we are 348 blocks out from our spawn base. However, there is a little bit of a secret I want to show you that I don't know how many people know, and let's have a quick look. It's in the quest book. and it's under utilities and other settings, and it's a TP to spawn. And this is awesome when you're this far out, if you need to get back to spawn quickly, which I'm actually going to go and do. So let's click on it. And look at that, it takes me back to spawn straight away. And the reason I'm doing this is because I, as you well know, have absolutely no armor, and I am not taking on that dungeon with no armor whatsoever. So I'm going to use some of the diamonds that we got in the loot bee, and I'm going to make myself up a diamond suit. And I am very tempted, actually, to be quite honest. I have a chunk of ancient debris here. I think I have a few bits in here. No, I don't have any here. I might see how much of it I can convert over to netherite, because we have got the netherite smithing template. So I might do that in a bit of a quick time lapse and see how long it takes me, because I'm going to have to obviously get the gold as well to make the ingots, and hopefully I will have enough diamonds to also make enough templates, enough netherite armor. Once again, going to go through a quick time lapse, and I will see you again very shortly once I've got all my netherite armor made. I'm excited, I'm looking forward to it. Let's get going. Alright guys, I have now got myself a full netherite suit, so I'm feeling a little bit more confident about taking on these mobs. This is going to be a crazy death fest on my behalf, I think. I'm going to die a lot, but that's okay. We've got ourselves some spare blocks, we've got ourselves the bed and the crafting table and a base chest at the moment. And I'm also going to quickly grab a couple more stacks of torches, which I've made earlier. And let's get running back to our base. Right, so I've created myself a cozy little nook, and now for the scary part. I'm going to head up towards the left, I think, and try and get in that way, and we're going to hopefully avoid the creeper, but I'm not holding my breath, and hopefully we don't die too much, but if we do, at least our spawn point's here and we don't have to go too far. So let's go and see, let's go get digging and get into this dungeon. Oh, I regret my decisions. Okay. Alright. And my sword broke. Great. Let's go grab the other one. Oh, there's so many zombies here. Luckily, they're all zombies. Yes! Yes! We completed the quest! That's because I looked at that. Alright. I'm just going to put a couple of torches down so we can try and stop these zombies from spawning. Oh my goodness, this is nuts. Alright, guys. Okay. Oh no, there's a creeper! Ah! Oh, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Oh, I killed him! No way! I did not expect to kill him. Alright. Oh, this looks like a nice little tunnel here. Ooh, so all I have to do is worry about baby ones. So we might just put some blocks up here for now to stop the babies getting in. Oh my goodness gracious me, that is terrifying. Oh shoot! Oh dear, I upset the Enderman. It's okay. Where's he gone? There he is. Okay. We'll go and see if we can take him down. Luckily this is a too tall tunnel. Are you friendly now? You're friendly now. Okay, you can stay then. Alright guys, that was a lot. But we did. I think I'm good for, let's just do a quick check around. Let's get some lighting on the situation. I don't believe there's anything up there. We have the two spawners. This one is zombie, and I do believe this one might also be a zombie. Yep, that would explain the horrendous amount of zombies. Okay, guys, so the quest was to look at a loot chest, and these are the loot chests here. There's one there, there's one there, and if you look, there's actually one up there as well. So that got our quest. So let's go and have a quick check of that in the safety of this room and see what we get. There we go. Unlike regular chests, they cannot be opened, so we're going to have a look at breaking one. But we've seen one, so we can complete this. Fantastic. Whilst you're looking at the dungeons, you might come across the spawner dungeon. The spawner dungeon is a much smaller dungeon comprised of a single room. Look at a mob spawner. Well, where this isn't a spawner dungeon, this is a full-on major dungeon. But the spawner dungeons have a single rooms. And we may come across one while we're digging, we may not. But all we have to do to complete this task is to look at a mob spawner. So guess what, guys? I'm going to look at a mob spawner. Wait, why did it not trigger? Ooh, interesting. It didn't trigger. Oh, I don't want that there. Okay. Did we look at that again? It just... Oh, there we go. Oh, look, it had already completed it because I'd already looked at one. Didn't even notice. Oh my goodness. Whew. Too much stress about the mobs. Whilst you're looking at the dungeons, we've done that, we've completed it. Alright, fantastic. Alright, what have we got next? As you dig and explore, you'll eventually find yourself in the Nether, thanks to the unique ring-style world generation. You can even explore and loot Nether dungeons. The Nether dungeon is a massive dungeon that can only be found in the Nether ring. Dig to the Nether ring. Okay, so we only have to dig to the Nether ring. Now, as you guys know, basically, as I explained earlier, we've got to dig out that way further to get to the nether ring and then onto the end ring. But in the meantime, I say in the meantime, I actually mean, first off, nice, we've got some essence ores. Look at this, and we've got some cool zombie cards, and we've got carrots and potatoes, some raw creeper, and we got mushrooms, which is awesome. What I'm just quickly going to do is we're going to do a bit of a see if there's any more dungeon. I think there is more dungeon. Interesting, it knocks out the mushrooms. Oh, go away. I am not ready to take those guys on yet. I want to be fully enchanted and I want to have some decent weapons before I even look at taking on the rest of this dungeon. But this looks like it's going to be a really big one, or at least a decent sized one. So at some point we will come back. But this is awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig out to the nether end. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to break this. First, we're going to break one of these and I'll show you how this works. There you go. See, you just break it and you get a bunch, and I mean a bunch of awesome stuff. So in this case we got some turnip crates, some cabbage crates, some obsidian, we got some raw mutton chops, some bones, and some iron nuggets. So that's all amazing stuff. Now chickens and cows and all those sort of things will spawn in here as well, so we'll come back and collect some of those, probably for the resource collection at some point as we need them. We might grab a few of these other ones too, just to see what loot there is. No! What did we get? Beetroot. Oh, an iron plate. Cool. So we've got a loot bag, which we'll have a look at that. We've got some diamond. That's nice. That's a block of diamond right there. Wicked. I'm just going to pile up a bit. We can pick up the rest of this stuff. There we go. Looks like we've got some food. Got some eggs. We also got a chance cube and a ancients book. Oh my god, it's got looting 5. Oh, wicked. That's cool. That is very cool. We're going to have to go back and put that on a nice sword sometime. Nice. Shall we see what's in the loot bag? Let's have a quick look. Oh, just some string. Well, I won't say no to string. String's always good. Ow. Ow. Kidding. That did give me a fright though. Alright, let's go. Right, we're going to go and do... First of all, we're going to empty out our loot into here. We've got some good collection of loot. It's fantastic. Absolutely stoked. Don't want to lose any of that beautiful loot. We are going to keep that on us. We'll grab our apples in case we need more. We'll grab some more torches. And we'll grab our buckets just in case. And what we're going to do is we're going to dig some more that way. Alright guys, I'm just going to quickly bring you back in because as you can see, now that we're out beyond, I believe, 500 blocks, you can start to see we get ores and things back in that have been put back into the stone. So if you want to come out this far and dig out some of these ores, you sure can. I don't feel the need to, but there'll also be places with clay and with dirt and with granite and andesite and all the other block types that you can get. So you can always come out here and start digging. Obviously it's an infinite world, so you know there's going to be heaps of it out here. So there we go. That's something you can do. I'm going to carry on digging. Nice. We're at the nether level. Awesome. Let's have a quick check in the quest book and have a look at that reward that we get. Hopefully I've got enough room in my inventory. Under exploration, we've dug to the nethering. Complete. Claim reward. What have we got here? And just like the nether, the end also has its own ring. If you dig past the nether, you'll eventually find yourself in the end. Unlike a regular Minecraft world, there is no ender dragon to defeat this time around. However, you can still find end cities. Dig to the end ring. Alright guys, same deal. I'm going to... Whoa, close up. Real close. Okay. I'm going to carry on digging until we hit the end ring and try and complete that quest as well. So back into another time lapse. Here we go. Alright, just quickly, I'm going to bring you back in because what I want to show you is that as you can see, the gadget does not see through netherrack. So unfortunately this isn't going to be any good for us to help us find any dungeons going forward. But that's okay, because we're not dungeon hunting, we're just trying to find the end of the ring so we can complete this quest line. I might set up a little bit of a base here, just simply because my inventory is so full and I need to get rid of some of this stuff. So I might just set up these little 2 chests here, leave them in the wall somewhere, and we'll empty out so I can carry on forward, because I'm pretty sure I've got another couple of 100 blocks to go. Nice! We did it! We reached the end! Alright, let's have a look at the quest book and see what it says now. Complete. In Stoneblock 3 there's a new boss in town, but with a new boss you'll need a new place to fight it. That's where the boss dungeon comes into play. You can find a boss dungeon at around X800, Y41 and Z926. Tasks to find the boss dungeon. Alright, let's have a look at what our coordinates are. So we need 800 and 926. Which I think is going to be this way. Yes. So we need to go back to 800. Let's put a torch here so we're all good. We're going to go back to 800. Quickly, quickly. Didn't take us too long. We're going to have to go up too because it said 41 or minus 41. I will have a look at that once we get back to 800. This is a bit of a trek back. So X is 800. Perfect. So we're going this way, I believe. Let's double check. Exploration. We have X is 800, so that's your left one. Z is 926, that's your right one. And Y in the middle is 41. So we've got to go up to level 41. And we need to go out 926. So guess what, guys? More digging, but this time I won't bother you with a time lapse unless I come across something really interesting. I'm just gonna dig, and I'll bring you back in once I get to the boss dungeon. All right, see you guys soon. Hey guys, welcome back. I've brought you back in because I actually think I'm at the end of the trail. We look through here, there's a lovely cobblestone right here, which indicates to me that we've hit a dungeon of some kind. So let's have a look and see where we might be. Oh wow, this is pretty awesome. I think this might be it. We're in a forest biome. Chest there. Alright. I'm going to put... No, we're just going to have to hope I don't lose my way. Go around... Yep, definitely going to put that there. Definitely going to put that there. Do not want these things to spawn. It looks like it goes back out again. Okay, let's keep wandering. Pretty sure at some point we will find a staircase. But in the meantime, we're definitely going to go around and deal to all these spawners. I don't want them. Ah, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So here it is, guys. This is the boss dungeon. Now, I'm not 100% sure. Look at that. I was going to say, I'm not 100% sure if this is actually going to set the quest off. I've had issues with this in the past where it's not, and I do know it's part of the issues that have been showing up on the Discord, is that basically this boss dungeon is not triggering the quest. So we may not end up triggering off that quest, which is a little bit sad, but I did want to bring you guys down here so you could see the boss dungeon. It's an amazing piece of architecture. Absolutely awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it. All the lodestones, that's so cool. Such a cool design. It's got 4 staircases, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they all lead to multiple dungeon rooms and everything, and tunnels up the top. And then of course there's this in the middle, and I have absolutely no idea what this is. I don't know what it does. I don't know how to use it. So I guess we're going to have to do a whole lot more exploring in the world and go through the pack and complete some more of these quests. I think we've got the chickens left to do, the condensed left to do, and then I think that's actually it for those quests. But there's so much more other stuff in the game. If we go and have a look at the wiki, we've got beast cards we can look at, we've got the food items we can look at, we've got pedestals, we've got magic, we've got the bees, and we've got chisel blocks and stuff, so we could do a whole lot of building, cool building. So honestly, there's still a lot more to see. So guys, basically, I'm actually going to leave our episode here today. We've made it to the boss dungeon. This is it. We've got to figure out how to trigger the boss. That's all. I want to thank you guys for watching today. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to subscribe so you can catch my next one, where we're going to be checking out some of the chickens, and we might have a quick look at the condensed quest line as well. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for being here. Take care. Stay safe, stay strong, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!